Well, hello there, my Libra collective sun, moon, rising sign. How are you today? Welcome to your What Do I Need read for this full moon to new moon. Next, I am your reader, if you're new to my channel, Mark Angelo Lyons, Mal for short, president of DrawingTheCircle Productions, professional intuitive and professional witch. Here to give you a What Do I Need reading. What Do I Need reads are really simple. These are quickies. One card each, only 4 cards from the 4 decks, my usual suspects. Healing with the Angels Oracle, Daughters of the Moon Tarot, the Love Pack, Baby Love Pack. Sorry, little 80s flashback there. And the Whispers of Love. So from the angels, the gods, the masters, and the higher selves of all involved. What Do I Need read is very simple. It's really turning to the divine through systems of divination. Prayer, meditation is part of divination too, in my experience, which is why I bless the cards before I hit record. Really asking the divine, what do I need? Not where am I, not what's going to happen, not where have I been, not what does he think of me, what does she think of me, twin flame soulmate, blah, this is all about you, right? What do you need on the path of true love or not? So if you're new to my channel, yes, a lot of the work that I do is in true love. I guess I'm a true love witch now. Sounds like a specialty in a deli, but what have you, who cares? Let's do this. What do you need? Let's have a look for this full moon to new moon next, which is of course waning phase. So we start with the angels. Oh, my angels, please, one card in clarity for this Libra collective sun, moon, rising sign. For this full moon to new moon next, what do they need? What do they need this full moon to new moon next, October 2019? Abundance. And who doesn't? We all need abundance. But remember, this card, in and of itself, from an angelic celestial point of view, it kind of means extra. Yes, of course, there's the financial prosperity, abundance stuff with that too, but let's see. It's only 1 card down. Yeah. Let's ask the gods. Daughters of the Moon Tarot, my favorite tarot deck. Been reading it for so long. Really different from a lot of other tarot decks. Still holds the tarot structure. I just like the way they balance things out. Yeah. So here we go, my gods. Aphrodite and Eros in particular, since you share the throne of Libra. 1 card, please, for this Libra collective sun, moon, rising sign. What do they need for this full moon to new moon next? What do they need for October 2019? This full moon to new moon next. This one. Okay. You need to deal with a conflict, right? 4 flames. That though it may look like between you and someone else, or perhaps you and your finances, right? An abundance. It's either like an abundance of conflict at this point, or it's really saying that there is a conflict in your money, in you getting extra, having extra. And even though there are 2 archers, they are fueled by the flame of 1 dragon. So the other person isn't the conflict. They may very well be helping you, or whatever the situation is, helping you to transform through this conflict, that this is somehow happening for you, right? Because what do you need? You need more conflict? Who the hell needs more conflict? Except when we do, because conflict brings us the challenges that we need to grow, to heal, and to balance. And if you look, this card is almost symmetrical, right? Were it not for the thickness of the body on the dragon and the tail. So we're looking at almost a Libra energy here, right? I mean, you really get both sides of the scales there. Yeah, you can also say that's Gemini, and yeah, it's a fire card. But about bringing something into balance here, right? The conflict. That even as I tune to this, it's so much like 1 foot on the gas, 1 foot on the brake, wheels spinning, right? And there is frustration here, I get that. And of course, money can be that, but let's keep going, because this is a collective, and certainly I feel a lot of people in the collective, just in general, the human collective, feeling that financial conflict. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at this. My masters, please clarify. 1 card for the Libra collective sun, moon, rising signs. This full moon to new moon next. What do they need? The angels are saying abundance, and I get that. I get the different meanings of that intellectually. Whether it's about money or not sure, because it's vague. But this 4 of flames that the gods have offered, this card of conflict. I know 4 of flames, we think of 4 of wands, and like, oh, it's the 11-11 card in marriage. But there's still 2 forces here, and we're looking at unity consciousness, everything being one. Can you give us an idea of what's going on with this conflict? What do they need to look at with this abundance and conflict? Thank you. Well, infidelity. Now, infidelity here, yes, I know it's kind of a sexually oriented card here, but remember that can mean infidelity, anybody not being honorable, particularly if it is about money. Have a look at if there is infidelity going on, lies being told, deception going down, things going on behind your back in terms of your finances. Now, again, this is really vague. I would love to do clarifiers on this. If you need a private read for a quickie, I'll give you a private read for a quickie. You don't have to do an hour on this, but reach out. My info is in the box below. Well, unless, of course, that is, have you been doing sneakies? Have you been doing little fiddly things behind the curtain, so to speak? Really not getting that this is a romantic thing. We'll get that last card down, the higher selves of all involved. Oh, I just totally saw a different way to see this. Let me get this last card down, please. The higher selves of all involved, please. A real clarifying card here for the Libra collective sun, moon, rising signs. This full moon to new moon next. Consider its waning moon. We've got abundance, conflict, and infidelity on the table here. Please, one card of clarity. What's going on here, higher selves of all involved? What do they need? Treasure your loved ones. It is important to love each other deeply. That does bring this. Yeah, I know I'm using the Whispers of Love cards here, but now I sort of get what this is. Someone is staying in a situation of conflict because of money, right? And they're sneaking out. And to really treasure your loved ones. Now, it depends on which side of the bed you are on here. The abundance part, that obviously means that there's an abundance of conflict here that's going on that's not being dealt with. Somebody's stepping out. Whoa, that's rough. But also the conflict of not being able to leave because of money. Abundance, then I got, this really is a money card. And this here with the treasure your loved ones, meaning that if you are the one that is on the side of the bed that is being cheated on, then you really need to have a look at treasuring, like treasuring the ones you really, really love. If you want out or if you want to stay, this conflict needs to be resolved. If, however, you are the one stepping out, you're the one with the infidelity issue here, then you really have to step back and look at, am I staying because of the money? This is a conflict within myself I have to deal with, and I have to treasure my loved ones. So look, I'm not really big on infidelity on the whole. I understand it happens because people are in situations that have gone on longer, past the expiration date, right? Reason, season, or lifetime. Sometimes we want it to be a lifetime when it's a reason or a season. I get it. So treasure those you love. If you're really in love with this other person that you're stepping out with, then you need to resolve this conflict. And when better than waning moon to let go of this? Now, like I said, that feels very specific. Not that it doesn't go on in the world. The only other interpretation, this is going really more intellectual than intuitive, and I try and balance the both, right? Left brain, right brain, all that stuff. Then this is purely financial, right? And you've gotten yourself into some kind of financial conflict here by doing the sneakies, by doing something behind somebody's back. And if it's because you treasure your loved ones, resolve the conflict. Tell them what's going on. That's the only way that you can really treasure your loved ones, is to trust them. If there are little ones involved, that's one thing. But I have a feeling if if there's some financial ill dealings going on here, one way or the other, whether you're the one, I hate to say victim or victimizer, but you know what I'm saying, both sides of the scales, which side of the scale on you? Treasure your loved ones, because even if they are doing this, their intention might very well be to just keep things going, to keep this financially stable and moving forward. Well, let me give you this now, more than any sign I've done so far in this series. Take a deep breath, Libra. My angels, gods, and masters, and the higher selves of all involved, may all of the Libra collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs be blessed with all that they need this full moon to new moon next. That they be blessed with what they need with the abundance, with conflict resolution, with fidelity, honor, and truth, that they may treasure their loved ones, that all hearts be blessed here, that all minds be blessed here, and that true love conquer all for the well-being of all. That I am now, and so it is. Really, seriously, wishing you the very best and the very blessed, and I'm not kidding. Reach out. If this is going on for you, you want a reading, we'll talk about it. All right. But for now, my darling, my Libras, I'm Libra. I have Venus and Libra. This one didn't hit me specifically, but I can feel that and reaching out to you with great warmth, sympathy, and compassion. But for now, hail, farewell, and blessed be.